Hi guys, Chamion here from Food by Chamion. I hope all is well. I am getting ready to do a Trinidad and Tobago boiled corn for you all. Boiled corn demo or tutorial as a lot of you refer to my work. For that you will need some fresh corn. Take off, remove the husk. This is what corn looks like in its raw form. This is how we get it here in Trinidad and Tobago. I'm sure other parts of the world too, if you go to like the farmers market and so forth and so forth. So this is what it looks like, and this is it when of course the husk is removed. Usually boiled corn is a street food in Trinidad and Tobago, so it's sold literally on the roadsides. Okay, usually our boiled corn, it's served in the husk itself. You'll understand that. So I'm getting ready to, start this demo. You want to have coconut milk also. If you get in the canned stuff wherever in the earth you live, which nation you live in, go ahead and use it. Okay? Fresh coconut is always better. But if you cannot get it and you don't want that work and, so forth and so forth, just simply use the canned stuff, or if you are getting it packed, which is dried coconut powder. Okay, I have some pumpkin or squash. It might be known as squash. This is the base for my boiled corn. I'm not going to use split peas in it whatsoever. I'm just going to use pumpkin or squash. This is roughly about a cup and a half of roughly chopped pumpkin. Okay, of course I have some salt. I'm using some extra fine sea salt, sun-baked sea salt. Add that. Okay, so I'm going to pressure cook it. You can put it in your slow cooker. Some things I just don't like how it behaves in my crock pot. I'm being honest with you all. Okay, it's never the same. So I'm going to pressure cook it. You want to get a knife and you wanna run slices along the grain of your corn. Okay, so you wanna do like this with your knife on every corner, not on the corner itself. You see where I'm putting it, right? As deep as you can without mashing up the corn, keeping it intact. That is simply for the flavors to go through and through. Okay, I'm not going to add seasoning at this stage whatsoever. What I'm going to put is actually 1 tablespoon of sugar, granulated sugar. I don't want the color, the water turning discolored. Okay, so I spoke and said why I'm not adding seasoning just yet, simply because the seasoning becomes discolored when it's pressure cooked. It makes a bad or poor presentation. You all know that is not how I do stuff. So I'm going to get straight into things. You can add pickled meat or salt meat in this. Typically it's done without any of the above. If you don't eat pork or beef for religious or health reasons, you can look for the smoked turkey. You don't really have to remove the salt. You don't have to scald or boil your smoked turkey before. Simply just do not add any sodium, any MSG, or any powdered seasoning containing both, which is MSG or sodium, because the smoked turkey is already salted enough. You'll understand that. If you're going to work with pickled meat or salted meat as it is known in the Caribbean, please scald it a couple of times first before you get it into your boiled corn, as no one will be able to partake of it. A quick tip that someone gave me some time ago is to simply add some sugar to the water that you are scalding your salt meat in. These days those things are so highly salted, don't matter, it doesn't matter how much time it is boiled or scalded, it stays salty. Okay, so to simply cut down on that, put some sugar to counteract, and it's going to be just perfect. I guarantee you it. Okay, a lot of cooks have a lot of tips. Yeah, so I share all these things at the start of demo for a great purpose and reason. I'm going to get in my corn first. Doesn't matter the size. Please don't cut your corn, leave it whole, because that's how it is sold here in Trinidad and Tobago. Yeah, I'm not going to get in the milk. You want enough milk to cover that, okay? It smells just so good already because the pot was hot and the coconut milk, you can imagine the scent that's coming out of my kitchen, okay? So about there, it's floating a bit, but it's covered. I'm going to add the pumpkin now. Yeah? My grandfather, my maternal grandfather, I was raised up with both my maternal grandparents. My grandmother is now deceased. My grandfather, he's 95, he's alive. He didn't cook much when we were younger, but he used to make a soup. He have Grenadian roots. He used to make a soup with pumpkin alone. It was the most yummy soup I ever had in my childhood. It was really good soup. Okay, I know I have a lot of persons from Grenada that follow me also, and perhaps you might be thinking, yeah, some of you can't eat soup that have split pea in it. It burns your chest and you just don't like it. So this might be your new way to do soup. Okay, you're gonna see the text here and you're gonna tell me for yourself. Remember that tablespoon of sugar, please. If you don't eat sugar, you can't have sugar, that's quite okay. Remember I said why I won't be adding seasonings at this stage. Okay, so you want to cover it with your pressure cooker cover and let it go, I'll say, for about 25 minutes. That's where you show your corn is cooked through and through. Okay, so you want to keep watching as I bring this together for you all. So guys, my Trinidad and Tobago boiled corn is finished. I'm going to add the seasoning. This is the texture of that liquid I was trying to explain to you all. See how creamy it is? There is no need for the split peas. You won't even miss it. Okay, so I'm getting ready to add my fresh seasoning. I use a blend of pimento, shadow and benny. You can use parsley if you like, garlic and onion. I use white onions. You don't have to use white onion. This is my blend of, you can also use a scotch bonnet pepper, whichever hot pepper you have access to. This is my blend of seasonings, of course. I'm going to add just a few tablespoons. For those of you that was somewhat concerned as to why the pressure cook it with the herbs, for great reason. And you will see when I stir my pot why. It would have never, sorry, look the way it's going to look now, fresh in the pot. Would not have that at all. So that is why I held off, and I say only at this stage. The vibrancy of this corn is ridiculous. It's everything. You want to always hold off on blending your seasonings freshly and buying your produce as fresh as possible. If you live in a part of the world where you might not be able to get this corn as fresh as I took it, simply use the frozen corn. Okay, it's gonna more or less give the same thing. The only thing with those frozen corn, it's a bit sweeter than ours. Okay, but that's about it. In other parts of the world, believe it or not, they also get corns that are different colors right on the cob. So you see the vibrancy. Let me show you the texture of that again. See how creamy and nice? Yes, it's brilliant. So I'm gonna get it into the husk just as it is served here locally. I gave all the tips. I gave all the tips at the beginning of this this demo. Okay, comment below if you're unsure of anything. I wanted to speak some persons, even when they are doing corn soup, they will use the corn stripper. I'm gonna focus on the corn stripper a bit for you all, which is this gadget here, and they wanna run it to get some of the kernels off. Okay, just thought I'll mention it for you all, because some people love to have the grains and so forth in there to eat, in the liquids, that is. You don't discard the liquids, of course not. That's where all the flavor lies, so you don't want to discard that. So this is how we will have it served here in Trinidad and Tobago when you are buying it from the street vendors. I'm just going to put one next to it that's outside of the husk. And then we garnish with some parsley. Some persons will still put some melted margarine on there. You just turn things back a bit. Right. And believe it or not, it's that simple. I'm just going to get some parsley on there. You guys know I love parsley. It's my beloved herb. Look at the steam escaping that. The kernels, they are so soft. Isn't even funny. Because it was pressure cooked, of course, so it's really soft and nice. Guys, a pleasure. It was my own. If you don't know, I'm telling you, Food by Chamion. We are all over social media. We have a YouTube channel, Food by Chamion. Williams is the name of that channel. We have a blog. Go onto my Facebook page, your Facebook business page name is Food by Chamion. We have an Instagram account. That account name is also Food by Chamion. We have a Pinterest account, Food by Chamion. We have an email address for the business, which is foodbychamion@gmail.com. We have a website, which is www.foodbychamion.com. Guys, as always, the pleasure, it was my own. It truly was my own. It's always my own whenever I come and do a demo for you all. Until I'm with you all, thanks for watching and bye.